Alright, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of the Great Millstone for teaching me the truth 100% securely. I would like to give a salutation to the Akim and Aqua who are listening and studying to show thyself approved. This is Brother Bayan from the Tulsa, Oklahoma, Hebrew Israelite Camp, coming back to you with another quick lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be called Good Move, okay? Now, when you playing a chess game and somebody make a very good move that's going to be the ultimate move that made him get that checkmate, that's what I mean by that, all right? So this right here, the title of this lesson is Good Move, okay? So as you can see right here, this is the article that was put in the group chat by Auntie Yasharala, all right? And it says the BRIC president, Russia and India have no need for the U.S. dollar. Okay, so these are the enemies of America, aka Babylon the Great. Okay, and the reason why I call this a good move is because once World War III get ready to start, once they invade America, aka Babylon the Great, that's when, you know, the money, the U.S. dollar that we working so hard for day in and day out, it ain't gonna be worth nothing, okay? It's not gonna be worth nothing. And matter of fact, the soldiers that's gonna come over here, they not gonna have that mindset to take the American dollar. They ain't gonna have that mindset of taking the spoil, okay? You know, all right, so before I start this article, let's go ahead and read a quick precept, which is, let's select it, hold on. The book of Proverbs, chapter 11. The point is in verse 4, but I'm going to go ahead and start at the top. Okay, so this is Proverbs 11 and 1. It says, a false balance is an abomination to the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, but a just weight is his delight. Right, so a false balance is an abomination. So in no way am I saying to stop trying to make money here in America, all right? Because you need to apply balance and get that, and get your daily bread, all right? But anything beyond that, beyond getting your daily bread, like you got, 2/3 of our nation still trying to build a business in this society, when in a society that's getting ready to be destroyed, okay? So that's the cutoff point right there. Yeah, on one hand, get your daily bread, make sure, just like the Lord's Prayer said, give us this day our daily bread, all right? So you get your daily bread by, paying your bill, car note, and so on and so forth. But don't take it no further than that, because this place is getting ready to get destroyed, okay? So, get your daily bread and focus on the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, because he's getting ready to usher in the kingdom, and that's going to be our kingdom, all right? Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow, okay? So Esau is about to come down on us having great wrath, because he know he got but a short time, all right? And you're going to see in that article that I'm about to read, all right? So this Proverbs 11 and 1 again, it said, a false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom, okay? So it basically becoming humble and having enough wisdom to know that this American dollar is about to crash. So it's no point of trying to work your finger to the bone, is what they call it. Work your finger to the bone, trying to get as much money you can, when you're going to end up with $50,000 of paper money that ain't going to be worth shit in the near future, okay? This dollar is about to crash. It's about to become obsolete. All right, verse 3. He said, the integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them, okay? So a lot of transgressors is going to, worship the money and not Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, all right? So as the scripture said, the love of money, okay? Because a lot of people get that screwed up. It said the love of money is the root of all evil. So if you love money more than you love the Most High, then you're basically that perverse spirit that is talking about right here in the Proverbs chapter 11 and 3. All right, and verse 4 is the point. It says, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but the righteous deliver from death. Okay, so when you see this good move that Russia, pretty much Vladimir Putin and India basically dropping the American dollar. Okay, so the title of that lesson said, BRIC President Russia and India have no need for the US dollar. Okay, so they're reading on. It says a new mechanism has been established between two countries using only rubles and rupees. Okay, as you can see, the American dollar is not backed by any resources on the earth. It ain't backed. Matter of fact, the last time American, aka Babylon the Great, money have been backed by someone was when John F. Kennedy was in office. Okay, John F. Kennedy had signed. I don't remember what the executive order was, but he signed an executive order that made all the money be backed by silver at that time. Okay, so you probably, Yashua, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, you probably got a grandma or a grandpa or your grandparent that probably got a silver dollar laying around somewhere. That dollar is worth something more than the dollar that we're dealing with to this day, today. Okay, so that was the last time American dollar actually been backed by any type of resources. Is when John F. Kennedy was in office. So this is why I call this is a good move, because Vladimir Putin and President Pranam Anand, that's the president of India, okay, basically got together and made their dollar to be backed by rubles. All right, they say rubles and rupees, and then told reporter last week we have implemented the mechanism of mutual settlement of rubles and rupees, and there is no need for our country to use the dollar in mutual settlement. Russian state news agency RIA quoted Anand as saying. All right, so I mean that's pretty much the point right there, man. So Yahweh Radazai, I'll be able to put this article in the description box. All right, so any brothers want to do a lesson on it, they can. All right, so that's pretty much the point right there, man. As I read in Proverbs 11:4, it says, riches profit not in a day of wrath. Okay, and that's the point right there. So this is a good move, because when Russia get ready to send they troops over here on American soil, they're not going to have a desire to try to collect the American dollar, because they know that this dollar is going to be toilet paper. It ain't going to be worth nothing. Okay, so ultimately, they're going to come over here and try to get the land of America, okay? And they're going to come over here and try to put the people into slavery, okay? Those are the resources that they're going to come for, not the resources to back the American dollar, okay? So this is why, again, our people, you know, all right, Salaki, give me 1 second. All right, I'm just doing a quick lesson on my break, lunch break, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off. So this is why we shouldn't be worried about trying to establish a business in America, aka Babylon the Great, because this place is about to be destroyed, man. It's gonna be destroyed with thermonuclear missiles. Okay, now let's get Micah, where I put it at, probably in here. All right, so this is why it said Micah chapter 2 and verse 10. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Okay, this is not our place of, this is not our home. Okay, and there's a reason for that. All right, this is not our home. The laws that created here in America have always been stacked against the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Native Americans. All right, even if you go back even further in history, where it says that law that said we were 3/5 of a human being. That law is still in play, believe it or not. As a matter of fact, when you actually carefully read that law, it says you are no longer 3/5 of a human being. This is me summarizing, until you commit a crime. Okay, once you commit a crime, they're going to look at you as a 3/5 of a human being. They always have. Okay, so this is why when you read Micah 2 and 10 again from the top, it says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction. Okay, it'll destroy you if your mind is occupied in the ways of this world. Okay, it will destroy you. All right, because you're gonna be so busy trying to build your kingdom up, so to speak, in this society that's about to be destroyed. Okay, and it said, and it is polluted. All right, so the philosophy that's going on that's allowed in America, aka Babylon the Great, is polluted. Okay, so you taking on the ways of Babylon is going to pollute you as an individual. All right, and it said, and it shall destroy you even with the sword of destruction. All right, so that's the point right there, man. So that's a good move by Vladimir Putin, just like I said. So whenever them soldiers come over here, they're not gonna be worried about collecting American dollar. It's gonna be war in their heart, man. It's gonna be straight evil, okay? And they just gonna be trying to come over here and take the land. All right, so we're I didn't want to make this lesson too long, so let's get we're gonna end this off with Revelation chapter 11 and 14, okay? Because this is the prophecy that we're looking forward to. Okay, so this is Revelation chapter 11 and 14. It says the second woe is past. All right, so we already had World War I, World War II. Okay, now we're looking at World War III, and this is a good move by Vladimir Putin, because once we go to war, he's gonna have all the resources behind him. He's gonna have resources backing him. Okay, as a matter of fact, you read further on in that article, you're gonna see that other country is trying to figure out a way how to get those sanctions that America put on country, how to get around those sanctions that America that be putting on other country who goes against the laws of America, aka Babylon the Great. And Vladimir Putin did a very good job doing that. Okay, and it's leading to this very prophecy right here. Okay, Revelation 11 and 14. It said the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Okay, so we looking at World War III getting ready to come, expected here on the soils of America, aka Babylon the Great. Okay, World War III is gonna be by way of civil war, and then we're gonna be at war throughout the whole world. All right, so Lord willing, I hope this lesson was edifying. With that, we give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and elders of the Great Millstone for teaching me the truth 100% securely. Shalom, DTA, Abba, Kwam Yashavala.